There's a sentence we say so often we barely hear ourselves saying it. I'll relax once this week is over. I'll be fine once this is done. Different weeks, same promise. I'll be happy when the promotion comes, when the house is paid off, when this hard season finally ends. It sounds harmless. It sounds like ambition. But somewhere underneath it, we are making a quiet trade, and the bill is bigger than any of us realize. If that sentence felt familiar, it isn't a sign that something is wrong with us. It's one of the most human things we do. Almost everyone alive is, in some unspoken way, waiting for their life to start somewhere up ahead. And we are not the first ones to feel it. People were trapped in this exact waiting room 2000 years ago, and one of them left us a warning. The Roman philosopher Seneca wrote a short letter called On the Shortness of Life. Most people, he said, complain that life is too short, but Seneca argued they had it backwards. Life isn't short, we just spend almost all of it postponing. We treat the present moment like a hallway, something to hurry through to reach the room where the good part finally begins. So we tolerate the exhaustion Monday, push away the people we love, and call the stress temporary, a necessary sacrifice for a better tomorrow. This is where the real cost begins. Think of our emotional energy like a bank account. When we enjoy a quiet morning or a real laugh with a friend, we are spending that energy well. But when we say, I can't afford to feel good today, I have things to achieve first, we take out a loan. We borrow peace from the present and promise to pay it back when we have succeeded. That's the emotional debt, and here is the trap inside it. The debt never clears, because when we finally reach the place we planned for, we don't suddenly become calm and content. We arrive carrying the same habit of waiting we had before. We simply find a new milestone to chase, and the bill keeps growing. Paid in anxiety and steady exhaustion. And the strangest part of Seneca's letter, he wasn't writing as a free man with endless time. He was an advisor to the Emperor Nero, tangled in court politics, watching his own days vanish into someone else's schedule. For years, he told himself he would step back and return to his philosophy. Later, once things finally settled down, that later is the exact one we keep promising ourselves. He was describing a trap he was standing inside of. He wasn't lecturing from above. He was speaking from within it, the same way we do now. There's another door into this, and it comes from a story. The writer Leo Tolstoy wrote a short novel called The Death of Ivan Ilyich. Ivan is an ordinary man who does everything right: the career, the respected position, the proper house, the proper friends. Every step is aimed at a life that is always just about to begin, once the next thing is in place. Then Ivan falls ill and slowly understands he is dying. And in those final weeks, a single, terrible question arrives. What if I lived my whole life correctly and never actually lived it at all? That question is the phantom future made visible, the imaginary place where our problems vanish, our flaws are fixed, and everything is finally enough. We chase it because it comforts us. It's easier to picture a perfect tomorrow than to sit inside a messy today. But chasing it is like running toward the edge of a rainbow. No matter how fast we move, it stays exactly the same distance away. We don't need a deathbed to feel this. Think back 5 years. We had goals we were sure would make us happy once we reached them, and many of them we have reached. So, did the deep contentment arrive? Or did we just inherit a fresh set of worries, a slightly different phantom to chase? In Ivan's last days, one thing quietly cuts through all of it. Everyone around him keeps up a polite performance, pretending he will recover, pretending nothing is wrong. The one person who brings him any real comfort is his servant, a simple young man named Gerasim, who doesn't pretend at all. He simply sits with Ivan through the long nights, holding his legs up to ease the pain. No promotion Ivan earned, no house he furnished, ever gave him what that plain, honest presence does. The thing he had been chasing was never at the top of the ladder. It was hiding in the ordinary moments he kept rushing past. Ivan's tragedy isn't that he died, it's that he almost let the waiting swallow the entire thing. The life he kept saving for a better moment was the only life he had. And maybe that's the part none of us want to look at. Not because it's complicated, because it's simple. The life we keep saving for later is the one happening right now. None of this means we throw away our plans, abandon our work, or stop caring about the future. That's not freedom, that's just different kind of carelessness. It means something quieter. We stop letting the plan devour the day it was supposed to serve. It can start with one small habit. When we catch the thought, I'll be happy when, forming, we can pause and ask a different one. Where is the small bit of peace available inside this ordinary day? A good cup of coffee in the morning, a short walk without a destination, a real, unhurried conversation, the same kind of plain present moment that was the only thing to reach Ivan in the end. We tend to file these away as distractions from the important things, but they aren't. They are the life we keep promising ourselves we will get to later. We don't have to wait for perfect conditions to begin. They were never going to be perfect anyway. They were only ever going to be now. The future is a promise no one can guarantee. There's an old saying that puts it simply: yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it's called the present. The only thing we actually hold is the second we are standing in. And if we have been living in that waiting room for a while, it helps to remember we are not the only ones in it. The room is crowded. The strange relief is that the door was never really locked. So, before this day gets away from us, what's one small thing we could let ourselves enjoy today, instead of saving it for a tomorrow that doesn't need it? Leave it in the comments. And if this sat with you, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, friends. Thank you for watching.